This is how I grow my Instagram without spending time on it. So first thing, automations. I'll get into it in a bit, but the first thing I do is actually I document my life. So what I just did, for example, is I did a live here and I explained to people some things. They asked me questions, I would go explain it, and I would just basically document it. The other thing I would do is I have a lot of sales calls or meetings with my clients, right? Coaching calls, different things like that. I would use a professional camera like this, where it's recorded right now. And then I would record that in OBS, which is a free software which goes and optimizes the video. It color grades it with my LUTs and stuff, and it adds filters. So for example, some of my clients, they love it because then they don't have dark circles and things like that. But then it uploads, when I click stop recording, it uploads everything to a Google Drive, which has my video editors in it. And then they know, okay, every day I need to send Sam a video. And so they would look into this folder, right? And how we organize the folders is also really matters. So I'll go into it in a bit. But one of the problems is that video editors don't know what to do exactly with the videos and they mess it up. So for example, if I would go and make a YouTube video like this right now, they wouldn't know how to cut it into short form videos. And so the best way we do that is we have an automation right now that we just built. And basically, whenever I upload, or this video is being uploaded, this AI is gonna go and transcribe the whole video. It's gonna analyze everything. It will look into the videos, or every 3 seconds it will look what's happening, and then it will know, okay, this is happening, he's speaking, this is written, all of those things, right? And so it will know exactly everything about the video, and then it will communicate with a custom AI that we've built for myself, which has a lot of information about my ideal clients, about what I sell, what my ideal clients is interested in, how to go viral, for example, principles, like for example, a principle with tension creates attention, or secrets, sharing your secrets, selling the implementation. It knows also all my freebies and guides and like CTAs. And then it will basically create a document near the video and it will tell the video editors exactly what to do. So it will tell them like, hey, this video you just uploaded, it has 87% chance to go viral. Here's exactly what can be done with it. So you make 4 YouTube videos from it, you cut it here, you cut this is the hook for every video, this is the text hook. You can create 20 reels out of that. This reel has the most, like every reel has a title and it has how much percent virality it will go. Based on, for example, we can also feed it in all my past videos and then it will know really what went viral and what didn't went viral, right? And so that's what we build for the clients as well, for my clients. And so there's automation, and then the video editors basically know exactly what needs to be done, because otherwise they don't really know what to cut. Back in the days, before AI, what you would need to do would be to hire 2 people. One would be a script writer who would go and look at the whole video and write, okay, this is the script, this is exactly what needs to be done, like in a production movie, basically, right? So the producer, and then you have the video editor who basically follows the rules or the instructions that the producer wrote him. And so that is how we do that. Now also one really important thing is lighting, right? So we will install lighting into the setup. Or also, what does he say? Does he say interesting words or not interesting words? What problem do we speak about? How do we share that? What is the CTA? Researching the CTA. That's another really important thing. So I would basically do all of those for a client. I would figure out all of those things. I would train him on what to say, what are the best hooks, all those things. And then when I leave the company, he basically knows exactly what needs to be done. And he basically already makes much more money than before I came in, which is the whole goal, to make them more money than they would ever pay me. And so that's how we do that. And because of that, we can basically document life. We can record sales calls, we can record coaching calls, we can record all our meetings and live events with people. And now we have a huge Google Drive of everything we've done in the past, right? And also really important is what you show. So for example, you doing the job you did, right? So for example, when I was a photographer, it was like I got a lot more attention when I was share my back taking photos of other people, me doing the thing. I would get much more attention than just showing my face. So what you show is also really important. So we want to have a Google Drive with all of those videos in it. And we need to analyze which videos work the best as well. What we're building now is that the AI will also be able to know exactly where all those videos are, all the B-roll, right? And it will be able to tell the video editor, hey, this is the first video you need to use, this is the second, this is the third. Analyze all of this data. Great. And then it will proactively tell the video editor, they will send them a message, hey, this is the new task for today, this is the top priority, if you can do this and this and this and this, and it will manage them for you. Now, the other thing, I got one client not too long ago, we did one call. In 10 minutes, we made a new post for him, which got him the most leads he's ever got. on his Instagram. Now he has 10,000 followers. On average, he would get 5 comments on a post, right? What we did for him, I told him, hey, this is exactly the videos I need you to download from your Instagram. Okay, put them like this, add this voiceover. And then I told him exactly what to add in the voiceover. To say this is the CTA. Then I need to add, here's the caption. I wrote a caption for him as well. And then this video got more views, more leads than not more views than any other post, but more leads than any other post. And then he closed a client because of that, which paid him much more than he paid me, which is awesome, which is the whole goal, right? And so that we did. Then we got another client, we got 20,000 leads. And that's basically because we did a really catchy thing and we added the right CTA. So researching the right CTA is really, really important here. So it went viral, it got, I think, 2 million views. And then because of the CTA, and because we knew what problem to speak about as well, which problem to show in the video, we knew exactly, or we didn't know, but it got a lot of views, a lot of leads from it. And then after that, of course, we hired someone to be in the DMs, to talk to people, to help them solve the problem, and also the funnel so that the lead magnet or the CTA would lead to a sale as well, which is really important. So we optimized everything, basically. So one of the things I found out is that voiceover reels get the most views. So when you show your life or you show something you're doing and you add a voiceover, that gets the most views, right? And so how do we automate that? How do we make as much as possible from that? How I save the most amount of time is I hire video editors and I would send them only a voiceover that I want to add, and I do it naturally. Every time I come up with a new idea, I would add it to notes, Apple Notes on my phone, and I would add the hook, the CTA, and that's it. And I don't go and write everything in perfect because I want it to sound like me and be like me, and I don't want to spend too much time on it. So I just write the hook, and then I would have one recording day a week usually, and then I would go and do all those voiceovers. So I would write the hook, and then I would basically yap for 5 minutes or 3 minutes, and then they know what to pick out of that, or because they use my AI, or because they're already trained by me. And then they use those things, they add a B-roll from the Google Drive that I have, and that's how in 3 minutes, basically, I just send a voice memo of 3 minutes, and I do it with my phone. Like, I got 5 million views doing it all from my phone. So I do it with my phone, they edit it. It really matters what we show, so that's why it's good to have a good organized Google Drive. And then, 3 minutes I make one reel, so then I would go and spend an hour or two, and then I would make a few reels for a month, and that's it, basically. That's how I would do it. Now, we also came to a place where we use AI to replace me, and we got a lot of views like this as well. So we used an AI clone of my voice, which would go and make those scripts. The problem is, I needed to train my video editors a little bit more, or the AI a little bit more on how to sound less like an AI, because sometimes it was quite obvious the words it used, and also it just wouldn't say what I would really say. So I don't recommend it. Also, it's one to destroy trust as well, but it is a good way to save a lot of time. So if you're interested in that, I can also do that for you. But that's not the first thing I want to do usually. That's later on, when we develop the AI already, when we really have a clear AI with all the content you've ever created, then it makes more sense. Also, it sounds it sounds good. I'd say it's 80% there, not 100% there. But trust is the most important thing for your audience, and I don't want to ruin my trust for myself, so I stopped doing it for myself. But what we had basically was one guy that would go research what went viral this week on TikTok, on Instagram, what my competitors are doing, things like that. The other guy that would go and write a script with AI, and then the third guy who would go and edit everything. And if you want help to grow your business, there are free courses in my link in bio, and you can also book a call if you want specific advice for yourself and you want someone who's done everything you want to do, then I can help you with that. And you can see also in my bio my results very clearly. Hope you liked it.